Hi. We're live. I am late, sort of. I'm technically early from when I'd normally stream, but I wanted to be live earlier. It's fine. I just have stayed off Blue Sky all day, which is probably good for my health anyway, let's be real. So yeah, there was a state of play today. I typically don't do like partner directs because they're just third party to the point of like not being interesting to me usually. It's stuff that's like, oh cool, I can't wait to play Grand Blue Relinks DLC on Steam and stuff like that, but there's not anything like inherently super exciting. First party, I will give a shot usually, unless it's like Xbox. I don't care for a lot of reasons, but that's getting sidetracked. We're gonna jump in because I'm already running late and the event already ended. So yeah, we might as well get started. This is a first look. I have not seen anything in specifics about what is in here. I will ask chat to not spoil any announcements for me. That is loud. One sec. I don't have audio and it's very loud in my ears. So one moment. Also, I need to turn that off. Audio on, and then I'm gonna take this and move this slider all the way down here because these feel loud. Let's go there. See if that sounds okay. Okay. See if this sounds okay. It might be too quiet. Again, weirdly enough on my end, it feels really loud. It's at half volume, so we'll see. But hi, hope everyone's doing okay today. Again, it's always exciting to get stuff like this. Even if it's not for me, it's just kind of nice having a little event kind of thing. Actually, before it starts, I'm gonna lock it into 1080p so it doesn't like drop the quality partway through. Mature content. Oh goody. Good thing I finished eating. I learned not to eat during the state of plays. I remember when I was in the middle of lunch during the Romeo as a Dead Man reveal, and it's like, this is great for eating.
Spirit. Do you need help?
It's stuttering. I do not remember what the studio has done. The name sounds very familiar though. Wait, is this the studio that... Yeah, okay, I know. It's
It's been a long time since we've had one of your kind in Cosmora.
I think. This could stand to be a little bit louder, probably. How about, like, here to try out. Just ease it up.
That temple has been
I mean, it looks pretty. Like, the first game was very,
dangerous corruption.
A very good looking game. I just never played it. The model looks like, yeah, I made a winter model. Wanted to experiment a little bit. I never played the first game. It was always one that I was like, oh, maybe I should play this, and I never did, because I have too many video games. Speaking of too many video games,
Spirit guides here once used alchemy.
Yeah, there's a lot of PlayStation I've not played yet. I assume this is a sequel, but that's neat. Again, I have no frame of reference. This is like when Horizon Forbidden West got announced, it's like, this is cool. I still need to play the first game. I played Horizon finally. I need to give it another chance though. I didn't entirely vibe with it. I think it was a mindset issue. Yeah, I don't really have strong expectations for this. I'm like tentatively excited. But again, I have seen nothing. The only thing I've seen is that one thing that I was kind of thinking might be here is not here. That's the only thing I've seen. Starting with Canada is not bad. Like, this is a good, like, technically first party, like, game. I think it was, like, published by Sony. Can't remember if it was on Xbox or not, now that I think about it. The problem with Googling things during a state of play is I might see spoilers on other things. So I've learned not to even Google things when I'm reacting late, which that is the case today. I'm reacting like an hour late, which again is shockingly on time.
May you depart in peace.
Scars of Cosmora. I almost read that as Scares at first. Okay, it's on PC.
Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
2026, that's
We hope you enjoyed
the
that
year
first
we're in.
look at our next game,
My brain
Kena,
is like, oh
Stars
yeah,
of
it
Cosmora.
is 2026
After the
now.
amazing response
God,
to
I
Kena
don't
Bridge of Spirits in 2021,
know how I feel
the team
about
was
that.
excited to take on the challenge of creating something even bigger and better this time around. Our partnership with PlayStation Studios has empowered us to expand our scope while still staying true to what made the first game special.
Since her adventure in Bridge of Spirits, Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide. Her reputation now precedes her. She comes to a new land called Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this adventure, Kena discovers a spirit guide's role in helping living people,
I mean, it looks
not
cool.
only those who have passed away.
Again, if anything, I need to play the first game.
With PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat,
I'm looking down because I'm checking
epic
in this
boss
one.
battles, a larger, richer world, and of course, our charming spirit
$27.
companions.
It's not bad.
Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
Not me
releases on
like impulse
PlayStation 5
buying.
and
Well, think
PC.
about impulse buying.
Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
I mean, yeah, that's a decent way to start. IMO. First game was relatively popular from what I recall. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well today. Again, excited to watch this and see what happens. I want like a couple of first party things that are not...
In the wilds of Eso, demons terrorized the land and
Okay.
subjugated its people. They were known as the Spider,
Uh-huh.
the Oni, the Kitsune, and the Snake.
It's not Sucker Punch's logo.
Many fought back.
And I don't know why I thought this would be anything other than like ghosts. Especially the Sinaviyote. I assume this is like the multiplayer, because I don't remember how that worked with Tsushima. I still need to play Ghost of Tsushima, that's the one I haven't come around to. There's so many games where it's like, oh, I need to play this, and then I never did. My bizarre situation with buying games is I don't really buy games day one anymore. Unless, like, weirdly enough, Nintendo, because those never go down in price. So it's like, if I'm gonna play, like, Kirby, I'm just gonna get it. Because it's not gonna get any cheaper for a long time. Free DLC, that's nice.
Who do you think will come out on top, Sam?
Death Stranding, PC.
For me. I can't wait to find out.
I have not played Death Stranding. There's a recurring theme of PlayStation IPs where it's like, I want first-party games. Oh yeah, I haven't played any of the first parts. Oops. That's awkward. Death Stranding is a weird game for me because I respect it, but every time I would see ads for it, I would basically have a panic attack. So yeah, I don't know if I'd be interested in playing either game, even though both seem neat. It's like, there are a lot. I thought this was a game about delivering packages to people. What happens in this game?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, he said the thing. There's a lot of first-party front-loading this. Bad Robot Games. Is that
Hi, I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, the game director of
I'm
4
like,
Loop.
wait, I
As
think
a
I'm
game
confusing with
designer,
something
a
else.
core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old. The result is 4 Loop, an emergent, challenging, 4-player combat sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no 2 runs are ever the same.
I'm like,
At the heart of 4 Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology
Godspeed.
and human ingenuity
Whenever I
to
see a
plot your best
multiplayer
path
thing, I'm
forward
just
to
like,
defeat the
Godspeed,
invaders.
because I don't really
Each
have
node
any other
represents a
real
different
deep
mission with its own
commentary.
risks,
It's like you always
rewards,
hope
and
things are going to be a Helldivers,
Everyone
not
votes to choose the next
gestures at the
mission.
pile.
Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission.
You heard,
You may have to
I heard
collect
you like
mission-critical
co-op
resources,
heist.
or even rescue survivors that can offer cool upgrades from your gear, all while trying to avoid the alien forces constantly sending
It's like
drop
Back
pods
for
and kill bots
Blood.
to stop you. We've worked hard to
whatever the
ensure that there are
Microsoft
tons of
one
items to
was.
choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things to encounter. For
What the hell was that
example,
game called? It's
this
by
weird alien
Arcane
plant is called a
Austin,
blink root,
I think.
where you can collect a blink berry, which will teleport
It's
anyone
like
who
a
touches it
4-player
to a
co-op
random
thing,
distant
and it
location.
launched and was really bad.
All the various
and then
enemies,
they fixed
weapons,
it, I
items, and mission
think,
objectives
right as
are all designed
they
to
were
interact with each
closing
other in
that
dynamic
studio.
ways that create emergent gameplay
But
and endless
genuinely, I can't
replayable
remember the
chaos.
name of this game.
That means
for the
your
life of
decisions
me right
really
now.
matter, and creativity and
It's like you're
improvisation
fighting
are
like
key.
vampires
We
or
really want players to
something.
try things and think outside the box, like hacking an
soon
alien
as I
terminal to
Google it,
provide
I'll
intel to the rest of the team,
remember it
or being
probably.
bombarded by killbot drop pods,
Yeah, it's like-
or barely escaping with your life.
I don't like being cynical
if
about
you do
this
die,
kind of thing
don't
because
worry.
again,
So long as one of
Helldivers
you makes it
exists,
back
and
to home
Helldivers
base,
is great
it'll be reprinted
apparently,
and ready to try
blew
again.
up. And I
Home
always
base is a
wish
place for your
these
team
games
to
would be the
readjust
next
their strategy,
Helldivers. I don't
evolve
want
your
it to be the
loadout,
next like
and
High
choose
Guard
rewards from an
or like
increasing array of
Concord or
powerful gear
whatever.
and upgrades. Each act of the probability map culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the
But, like,
scanner boss, a huge geologic surveyor
know.
that scans
It's
for
weird.
flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of
Again,
lasers
don't mean
to
to be like
avoid
overly
while attempting to
harsh
destroy the
because
boss
I mean I'm
itself.
sure this would be fun with
Because
a
the scanner's
full
body
group, but
rotates
it's
like a
just a
3D
case of like
puzzle.
there's
You
two
wanna spread
reasons
out
why
and
these
attack
are
it
hard
from
to
all
swallow.
sides.
One, you need
All,
a
of
PSN
course, while
account, even
avoiding
on the
these
Steam version
slow-moving,
in most
lethal
cases.
laser grids.
Tokon's the same way, by the way.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and
But-
saying, "I can't believe that just happened."
You love games
We're
where
currently
three
in
friends can work
pre-beta,
together and
so
it's
still
different
plenty
every
of polish to
time.
come. And we need
That was
players
something
like
I
you
was
to
kind
join
of
us
thinking about.
in
I don't want to be
upcoming
too
playtests.
harsh on this guy.
Your
But when he's
feedback will
talking
be
about like
invaluable
we
in
want to
helping
make
us
something
make
like
this game
totally
truly great.
new. It's like
We can't wait for you to play it for
I
yourselves.
don't know if I'm getting
Now,
totally
go and
new
fail
from
to
this
save the world.
pitch of this game. This just feels like a lot of games I've already played, just tossed in a blender. But again, I hope it does well. I don't ever root for games to do well unless they're like Hogwarts or some bullshit.
What's this?
Hi,
That's the
Pragmata.
Earth.
Remember when everyone thought this was gonna be a Mega Man game?
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Remember when the
Sounds
first
like some-
trailer was like the girl like with a
Can't
cat
believe we
and
haven't found any
that was like
survivors.
6 years
I
ago
haven't
and then the
seen
game
anyone besides you
disappeared.
since leaving the vault.
It's kind of weird that this game is actually
All
like
alone, huh? I know the feeling.
a thing.
Hey, Hugh?
It's like just seeing
What were you
actual
like as a
gameplay
kid?
feels weird somehow.
When I was young, I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now
I
it's
don't
your
know
turn.
why I can't vibe with this game, because this game feels like something I should enjoy. I'm just not entirely sold on it yet. And I don't know why.
Removal time exceeding estimates.
It's like,
reinforcements.
it reminds me of that Capcom era of like what was that game? Like PNP is a company that makes like really not great controllers, if I recall correctly. What's the game called? The Capcom 5? Like P3 something? That's Persona. What the hell was that game called? Yeah, it was one of the Capcom 5. My brain is mush today, apparently. Oh hi,
6
other
now.
Capcom game.
6 survives the Raccoon
Piano
City
3,
on
thank you,
Deadpool
Esper.
Yeah, that's not good.
Hi, Leon. How does Leon have a
Victor
Porsche?
purchased a building after Umbrella went under.
Also, gore
The
warning,
Rhodes Hill Chronic
probably.
Care Center.
Hi, Skeleton. I don't care. Just, the game comes out in 2 weeks. Like,
You okay? What does Victor want with you?
it's
What do you mean?
like, oh
He
my god,
grabbed you
just
for a reason.
release the game already. That sounds
Did you find
bad.
the
I don't
door
want the game to be rushed out the door.
Not yet.
But
Nothing
he
on the
does work as
servers
a
at the
president.
CIA
True.
won't
Didn't he
let
also
them
kill
done.
the president in Resident Evil 6? Was that? Am I misremembering?
Are an ignorant.
So that's interesting.
Leon,
Yeah, he does.
we're running
Okay.
out of time.
Oh my god, Leon's infected. Who could have ever seen that coming, that Leon would get infected in a Resident Evil game?
Why me?
The team has settled on a person
But
of
can you
interest.
drive the Porsche? Will it blow up?
A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Ominous.
City was where it all began for me.
I'm coming with you.
We can talk.
A little shot of Raccoon City streets is interesting because we've basically only seen the inside of the hospital up until now. And again, it's like, it seems cool, I just kind of want to play it.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Was that Sherry?
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we
That'd be
begin,
interesting
we
having
wanted to
Sherry
highlight the
involved.
upcoming release dates for both
Sorry,
Armada
too.
and Resident Evil Requiem from Capcom.
It's the cage theory of being in
Both
every
are coming
event.
soon
This is
to
the
PS5 with
Deathloop
support
now.
for PS5 Pro.
Except Deathloop was only PlayStation at launch. But now we just
Now,
get
let's
Resident Evil
return
9
to the dark
literally
world
every
of
event.
Nosgoth with an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain
Oh.
Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be
Will it be
available
better
to pre-order
than
today.
Aspire's
The final
work
chapter in the Soul
on
Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his
Deus Ex.
betrayed
I've got the name. I
lieutenant,
almost said
Raziel.
Half-Life.
This remaster boasts updated HD graphics, a new third-person camera, and
Because like I think
wayfinding level
Embracer,
maps,
whatever the
as
hell
well as
Embracer
bonus
is now, they
features
own
like
Crystal
character
Dynamics
skins,
and like Aspire. They usually just kind of
Lost
very
levels,
poorly brush out
war,
ports
photo
of old
mode,
games
and
that
more.
often look worse in
The
some
digital
ways.
deluxe version of the game includes promotional comics and a playable demo of Dark Prophecy, the
I'm pretty sure Legacy of
unreleased
Kain is a
sequel to Defiance.
PS2 classic on PS5, so at least there is a way to play the original. My biggest gripe is when you cannot play the original and you get a really shitty remake. Cough cough Yakuza Kiwami 3. Sorry, Serena. Not to keep harping on this.
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month
Oh,
and will
that's
be
next
available
month.
to pre-order starting
I'm right,
today.
okay. Again, I wouldn't be as mad by Yakuza Kiwami 3 if you could actually play the original. What is this?
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in Happy Net's Brigandine series, which dates back
You're
to
talking
1998
about
on
this
the
like it's
original
something I should
PlayStation.
know, and I don't know what this is.
fantasy war
I've never
strategy
heard of this
RPG
before.
tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading
This feels like something up my alley, but I've never heard of this.
Enjoy deep strategic
Again, like
gameplay
Resident
with
Evil,
over
you
100
can play on
unit classes,
GOG.
including knights
So
and
I
new
don't
types of monsters.
complain about. Well,
And
I used to
countless
complain
hours
a
of
lot
gameplay,
about this,
with
but I don't
6 main
complain about it anymore.
storylines and
Now
side
that you can
quests
play the
across
originals in
24
GOG,
nations.
I don't care that the remakes exist, because you can play both very easily.
Brigandine Abyss
Hi,
launches this
Icy.
year, and you can
Yeah,
wishlist
hi
it
everyone.
starting
Welcome on in,
today.
everybody. We are. What?
Now let's head over to
20
Koei Tecmo
minutes
Games in
in?
Yokohama
Jesus Christ, this
for an
is gonna be a
update on the
long
Dead or
one.
Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。
Hello?
本日はデッドアライブ
Excuse
シ
me?
リーズが新たなアップデートとともに
Is
復
this
活す
an
る
actual
ことを発
fighting
表
game?
させていただきます。
Excuse me?
無限転身の名にかけて
Is it just 6 again? Oh.
本作デッドアライブ
Got
6 ラ
excited
スト
for
ラ
a
ウンドは
moment.
オリジナルのデッドアライブ6をベースにダウンロードコンテンツとして追加
Remember
配
how
信
this
したキ
game
ャラ
had
ク
like
ターをセットにし
$200 of DLC
プレイステー
costumes?
ション5用の最適化
They're trying to. I think they're trying to retrophy to fight this. They're trying to like gauge interest to doing a new
新たな
one.
フォトモードの追加を行ったタイト
Just
ルで
like
す。
cool, but I thought everyone disliked this. It'd be like if you tried to resurrect Soul
今
Calibur
後も
by
新
remaking
キャラ
Soul
クター
Calibur
や新コスチュームの配
5 for
信など
current gen. It's
継
like
続
this
的
would be
な
a
アップデ
terrible
ートを予定
idea
しています
because I thought people didn't like 6 for some reason.
発売日同日に
Like
基本
Soul
無料版
Calibur
も
6 is
展開
apparently
予定です
decent,
の
but
で
Soul Calibur
シリー
5
ズ
just
を
tanked
遊
the
んだこ
brand
とない
name
方
so
も
bad
ぜ
that
ひご体験く
no
ださ
one
い
cared.
あなた
When
に
6
私
came
は倒
out.
せない
I'd love a new Soul Calibur. The only problem is, god damn it, who would pioneer this series? Because everyone who was pushing for it is no longer Bandai.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
I'll stop complaining. This is obviously DOA 7, right? Obligatory Dead or Alive titty shot. Oh. Oh, okay. I had a brief moment of like, oh, this is an anniversary thing. Oh wait, this is actually a game. Okay, cool, neat. I felt like I got yanked around so much by that. This is Control. I'm gonna be real, Dylan's cool. I like playing as Jesse. I'm not gonna lie. So like switching over to Dylan, I don't care as much, unfortunately. I'm very like biased that way. It's like I like playing as female protagonists because you don't get to do it very often. So yeah, swapping over to Dylan's like, I mean, it makes sense, but also, eh.
Then I'll hurry. Hello everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen.
Also, I feel so bad for Remedy. They just got a new head who's like a former EA guy, and it's like, oh no. We're gonna have some of the rivals at RGG downfall speedrun. Is my fear.
Supernaturally gifted hero in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Because like Remedy's been on a roll since like Alan Wake. No, not really. Like
we recently acquired Shift. An ability that empowers.
I mean, it's mostly just 2 games. It's just Control and Alan Wake 2, because I don't think Quantum Break was that well liked. That was with Sean Ashmore, I think.
Here we are showcasing
Iceman in the X-Men movies.
Main weapon, the Aberrant can take, and his supernatural abilities. There are
I mean, I like Control. I'm intrigued, obviously, but I still also need to play Alan Wake 1. I was just talking about this yesterday, wasn't I? Like, I still need to play Alan Wake. I mean, it is kind of interesting, because, like, Jesse's main moveset involves, gun, like, forming guns, but Dylan forms, like, melee weapons, so it's a very different feel. It's almost a character action game. And that's actually kind of sick.
Almost there, Zoe.
Hi, what have you missed? They announced it's a new Kenna game, as in a sequel to Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Some, as Serena said, co-op slop. I forget, a 4-loop, I think? There was something between those. I already forgot what it was. There was like new trailers for Pragmata and RE9, which is like, I'm so tired of seeing these games. Just, God, come out already, please. And then Dead or Alive 7. So yeah, Dead or Alive 7 is the thing I'm most excited about. I've never played a Dead or Alive beyond like a little bit of the 3DS version on my completely stock and unmodified 3DS.
Resonance are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game
I did play a little bit of 5, the free-to-play version of 5, now that I think about it. Yeah, Dead or Alive being back is a huge deal. Even if that was not a series I'm super familiar with, it's still cool. Again, it'd be like if they announced new Soul Calibur, it's like, I'm gonna pop off now, because it doesn't seem like a series that will come back. Like, Soul Calibur seems pretty well dead and buried as a franchise now that, like,
long ago
someone left and then ended up at Side Games, I'm pretty sure, which is speculated to be part of the reason why 2B showed up in Grand Blue Versus Rising. And then Harada also was pushing for Soul Calibur 6 from what I understand, and he just left.
Salvation.
Is this Perry Slop? Is this the new thing? Is this Crimson Desert or something? I do not know what I'm looking at right now. genuinely like, what am I looking at right now? Also, I promise I'm not actually calling anything a slop here. I just am mostly like memeing on just tendency to call everything slop now, which I actually really hate as a tendency. Why are the skeletons bleeding? They have no organs? Cause rule of cool, probably. Like, they just want to show off how cool all their blood spray animation is. What was this? Crimson Moon. Probably I've never heard of this company before. Interesting. Why does my brain immediately want to be like, oh, is this Sword and Fairy? But that's such a specific guess. And that's also a franchise I don't know anything about, but I'm just throwing out a name, essentially. Game Freak, oh yeah, it's this thing. I forgot this existed. This is what happens when you give Game Freak, like, time and budget.
Sure.
Okay, so this is Parry Slop, for sure. That was confirmed a parry. Again, I genuinely do not like this trend of referring to games as such. The funny part is, I realized that my like brain chemistry has been irreparably changed by E3 2010. So sometimes I just keep wanting to reflexively be like, holy shit, and then like no one's gonna know why I'm popping off like that. You know what, I just can't get into games like these, unfortunately. Assuming it's what I think it plays like. That's an assumption on my part. Beast of Reincarnation. I always forget this game exists. But you got a big doggo, so obviously it's a good game.
Thanks to Fictions and Game
It's like there's a
Freak
lot of like Parry Souls-like type games that are like, this is cool, but I think I would, like Lies of P is a great example, where it's like, I think I would dislike Lies of P to actually play it, but it's also kind of a sick game.
And it introduced the world to an iconic character. Today, Ubisoft and Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman's 30th Anniversary Edition. This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game.
The original. Did you have the educational one?
Including the 1995 PlayStation release.
Better be able to pet him, yeah.
New accessibility options.
They disable trophies, that's gross, because Rayman 1 is apparently pretty rough.
Playable prototype.
Prototype is cool.
For the first time. Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original
does
creators.
Okay work as long as they don't need to do online, apparently. It's like, I know the Street Fighter collection did not have great online, and Mortal Kombat
30th
definitely
Anniversary
didn't have good
Edition comes to
online.
PS5 digitally starting tomorrow, while physical editions will be available June 26th.
That's a long way off. Why? There's a physical, huh? Okay. Yo, thank
Mina
God.
the Hollower is
Please
an
give me a release
action-adventure
date.
title from the creators of Shovel Knight. Take control of Mina as she charges into a
please give me a
bizarre
release
mission
date.
to save a cursed island.
That's all I want. I don't care. You
Whip
don't need to
foes
show
into
me
oblivion,
more. I'm sold
burrow
on this
under
game.
hazards
Just
and
give me a
monsters,
date.
and hunt down secrets in a pixel-perfect love letter.
You backed
to
this 4
handheld
years
gaming.
ago? Oh my God. Yeah, I forgot you were a backer on this.
Mina the Hollower's release date
For
is on the
God's
horizon.
sake.
The limited time
Spring?
demo will be exclusively
Really?
available on PlayStation 5
I don't mean to
tomorrow.
complain about that, but it's just like, spring's only a month away. Is
Set
this...
years before the events
Oh
of
yeah,
the
I was gonna say,
original
this looks like
game,
Neva.
This prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met.
Oh, that's a wolf. I thought Neva was a fox
Alba
this
must
whole
earn
time.
the young wolf's trust
Oops.
and guide her through the blighted wilderness.
I need to play Grease as well.
Together,
Grease?
they will face
I don't
new
know how it's
enemies and
pronounced.
endure
Either way, I need
perilous
to play both of
trials,
these.
while confronting a monstrous force that threatens to tear them apart. Players can
No,
look
not the
forward to using
purple.
new gameplay mechanics in all new locations.
Has some Spirit Away energy there.
Launches February
Again,
19th.
neat. I don't know if this was previously known about, but that's cool. It's getting a
Up next, a tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire. A team
I saw
with ninja
tactical
credentials
stealth, my
dating back
heart
to the
went
Tenchu
up
series.
briefly, and then it's like, oh. I got my hopes up ever so slightly. Not to disparage whatever this is, but you can't dangle the words tactical stealth in front of me and not have my brain go a certain direction. You just can't. Okay, place your bets. Well, I mean, a lot of people here have already seen this. Oh, well, I guess I know my words. I was just about to be like, do you think we'll see gameplay? But then I realized, oh yeah, well, this isn't a Jeff Keighley show, of course there's gonna be gameplay. And that's not even true, there's a lot of pre-rendered trailers at PlayStation shows. But like, Summer Games Fest and Game Awards are the worst for... This feels like a previs. This doesn't feel like an actual game that is anywhere in development right now. This is definitely a pre-rendered 30-second trailer. Gestures of Wonder Woman. I'm still mad about that, by the way. So many games just are like, look how good our blood rendering is. I mean, that was the whole thing during the Wolverine showcase. It's like, oh my god, look how good the blood looks. It's like, I can't wait to hear the stories about all the Insomniac developers who have PTSD now, because that's probably going to happen. 2027? Wall breaking with a sledgehammer, yes, tactical stealth. I wish my VTuber had more expressiveness, because you would definitely get a look right now from me right now. It's like, I don't know what this is. The bird that drinks tears, okay.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean.
Oh, well, you lost me at craft.
Never yours to keep.
Like, I'm just gonna be straight up. It's like, you kinda lost me at Crafton, unfortunately.
Little king.
It's like, all the Subnautica stuff, for example. It's like, I feel so bad for Hi-Fi Rush. Going from Microsoft to Crafton is like, wow, this company deserves so much better in general. It's like, I'm glad Hi-Fi Rush can still be bought on storefronts. But like, Crafton is not a great company either. It's technically the better of the two evils compared to Microsoft, but oh my god, this is a Warriors Life. I was not expecting that, genuinely. What if we make a Warriors game that have a lot of blood everywhere? I'm pretty sure that's already been done. Is that like Fist of the North Star or something? Fantasy novels from South Korea, that would make sense. I mean, that's cool. I just don't trust this company, to be honest. This publisher specifically. Something I've been trying to do better is not talk about companies as a monolith, but talk about like developers and publishers as separate entities, because I think that is actually important to stress that like, a lot of times the developers can be totally chill, it's just the publishers suck, and most publishers are gonna suck. I mean, it's cool. Again, there's been like the big surge of like Chinese and Korean game development. And it's cool, I just wish they weren't doing so much Gen AI bullshit, one thing. And another thing... yeah, it's just kinda nice having different, cultures represented. Craft on Montreal, huh. Oh, it's got a project name. We're not seeing that for another 3 years, minimum. Oh, good.
Our newest racer has arrived!
Game. Did the Game Awards have any gameplay of this? I didn't actually watch the Game Awards, I kinda didn't watch it out of spite.
Since you're here, why not take part in a
game, right?
friendly exhibition race?
My brain short-circuited ever so slightly. They don't think I can explain why. Just thinking about, like, oh, is this Jakku? That's Jakku. That's not Tatooine. All these deserts look the same in Star Wars, but this one has rubble, so I'm assuming it's Jakku. So it's not like pod racer, it's just general racing.
Impeding! Impeding! If they
it's
weren't holding
Burnout?
me back
Okay.
right now, I'd have you frozen in carbonite!
Former Burnout devs. That is honestly promising. I mean, I just am so Star Wars out. Yeah, you can see the Burnout, definitely. I mean, this looks cool. It's just like I just don't care about Star Wars anymore. I miss being able to care about Star Wars in a way, but it's not for me anymore. Oh hey, it's Ben Quadraneros. I'm sure he will not have any more pod racing accidents where his entire pod blows up. Oh, copyright incoming.
Bond is immature and reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to
My brain
his
is like,
charm.
that just sounds like Diana from Hitman. I know it's not, but
I would
same
like you
energy.
to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what? I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
To me, this is just going to be like a Hitman Absolution game where it's like, this is just an IOI game that's more story-driven.
I'm bringing back the
Hopefully not as linear. The nostalgia of Star Wars starts and ends with the Sega arcade games, that's fair. I like Rogue Squadron and Battlefront.
James, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, Bond.
This is one of those games where it's like, I hope it's good. I don't like James Bond, though.
009 will
I have
employ
never
every
seen
manner of
anything
subterfuge to
James
avoid
Bond
capture.
related. To be fair, when I say I don't like it, it's partly just I've never engaged with this franchise.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Yeah, it's a good studio. It's like a match made in heaven for actually doing a licensed game. I hope it's good, but again, it's not for me, unfortunately, because I do like Hitman 3 a lot. I can say Hitman 3 because it has the other two games included. I should just say World of Assassination. Interesting.
I'm Peter Brown. I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners.
Oh. Is there
a lot of people
Silent Hill direct like happening right now?
Being with PlayStation in the very beginning. Taking some amazing franchises.
It just occurred to me, like, isn't there a Silent Hill thing today as well?
With new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before.
I'm gonna be looking away a lot,
We were
aren't
really
I?
impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the
Silent
key talent
Hill
behind them.
Esports.
We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today, and we hope you will be too. Enjoy.
Uh-huh. Yeah? Oh. I thought there was gonna be like a delta. Never mind. You have my attention.
One more thing I must do.
You have my attention.
Punishment I must endure.
Mind you, I don't know how I feel about this game. In retrospect, this was my first Metal Gear. That was a stupid idea on my part.
Liquid's goal is to
This
seize
game was a
control of
horrible
SOP.
starting point. I had no clue what was
Patriot
happening.
system that controls the soldiers.
It's like actually uncanny seeing this at 60 FPS, I'm not gonna lie.
Liquid. How long is my body gonna hold
At least it's off the PS3, yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to get rid of all the product placement, because like Snake has an iPod in this game.
this?
This is actually a big deal. Like, I remember Kojima talking about how if this was on 360, it would be on like 7 discs or something.
Between Zero and Big Boss.
Let's just spoil the entire game right now. Why don't we?
Means necessary. Just stop.
I don't like modern trailers.
Guns of the Patriots.
But Peace Walker is actually kind of neat.
Because I knew where my loyalty
Now, I do think it's kind of a problem, or not a problem, disappointment.
They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
The only 2 games in this they listed so far are 4 and Peace Walker. Because, like, I would have loved, like, the acid games.
You must drive them out of our defenseless country.
Would be cool just to have it preserved somewhere.
As our deterrent.
Well, I actually enjoy Peace Walker a lot. I almost think Peace Walker could use like a Delta-style remake, because there's some jank to it by being a PSP game. But then you'd probably lose all the cool cutscenes, so it's fine. Yeah, let's just spoil all the Peace Walker too. Yeah, I actually genuinely like Peace Walker a lot. Yeah, really? Just those 2, huh? Like, I'm just waiting for it to be like, oh, there's more, but nope, just those 2, huh? Oh, Ghost Babel. That's a GBA, that's a Game Boy Color game. Again, I would have preferred if they had like acid games or like horrible ops or something else. Since they clearly don't care about canon, it's Konami we're talking about. Now Revengeance too, like that's... I totally forgot about Revengeance. Like having Revengeance on like something other than like 360 would be great. Like, yeah, I know actively like, where is Revengeance? What the hell?
そして、現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても、最後のアップデートを実施いたします。
Is it actually functional now?
初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッド
they actually did do a lot of work on this collection.
ご覧のように映像が
I do applaud
美しく
them for
文字
that,
も
but
読み
also
やすく
it's
なり
like
ました。
kind of just looks like they smeared all the pixels
ま
out.
たメタルギアソリッド3スネークイー
It's
ター
also
について
weird
も
doing this
さ
when
らなる
Delta
高解像度
exists.
化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、
cool.
この機会にぜひメタルギ
But
アソリッ
also
ド
like
マ
I
スタ
don't
ーコレ
own
クション
it
ボリューム1も
because
体験して
as
み
much
てくだ
as
さ
I
い。
like Metal Gear,
さら
I
に、
never went
今
back
回の発表を
to
記念い
the
たしまして
original.
メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語
Yeah, you can actually get Delta and the collection in a bundle on like
特
Steam,
別な
I
セー
think.
ルを実施しています。50% オフという大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。これからもメタルギアシリーズの展開にご期
Please
待
look
くだ
forward
さ
to
い。
what's next.
そして
Do I have to?
最後に
That's one of those things where it's like, is this a
をご覧
thread?
ください。
Oh shit, I know what they should have done. They should have put Metal Gear Survive in. What the hell are they teasing now? Are they making a new Metal Gear? Oh. What? They're doing a crossover with something. Darwin's Paradox. Oh right, this was a thing that was previously announced, I think. I think I remember seeing this in like a direct or something a long time ago. So I remember commenting on this being Konami. Oh yeah, another thought I had is when the hell do you think we'll see Okami 2 again? I think it'll be like 2 years from now. It's like, from what it sounded like, Kamiya had just come back to Konami like right before that, like, reveal happened. So like, they didn't have an actual video game at the time. It's also Kamiya, it could blow up by then. Rat jump scare. Play the demo tomorrow. Excuse me?
In the name of His Most Royal Majesty, by the grace of God, the King of France.
Hello? I don't recognize the developer name, but you have my attention. The irony is if they didn't show the Castlevania 40th anniversary logo and then go on about how this is a Konami block of this state of play, I would have assumed this might have been Bloodstained. Death. My brain is like, is this a new character or is this gonna be like Sonia Belmont?
Trevor Belmont. Last of House Belmont.
Or did I just completely misread and this character is just like a twink?
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。キャッスルバニアベルモンドカースプロデューサーの谷口勉です。今回見ていただいた映像はキャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いでシリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に報告できるところまで来ました。そのことがすごく嬉しいです。今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイアモーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。これまでのシリーズらしさを大切にしながらも新しいアイデアと現代的なゲームプレイを取り入れることでキャラクターのアクションはよりダイナミックで爽快に仕上がっています。シリーズファンの方はもちろんぜひ遊んでくださいと思っておりますが、まだキャッスルバニアに触れたことがないという方にもぜひ楽しんでほしいです。発売は2026年を予定しておりますので、どうぞお楽しみにお待ちください。
Harmony of Despair or something? Harmony of Dissonance? Harmony of something. Was it like, we're not counting Patchy Slot, of course. Not 1999. Yeah, we'll never get 1999. I think Konami's too stubborn. It's High Silent Hill, probably. When is this series ever getting closer? Yeah. I'm just guessing this is probably Silent Hill if we're still in a Konami block.
You have to come back to me. Come back to me, Simon.
Because there was still like a Silent Hill game that I think was still not released. That's foggy.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's...
Oh yeah, the movie just came out here. It's not good. Who could have seen that coming?
Different.
I'm like bracing, and it's just a pre-rendered trailer.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do...
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things.
I'm just assuming this is something Silent Hill, because I think we're still in the Konami section of this. Yeah. Annapurna. I hear Silent Hill F is very good, but definitely too much for me. I think this was previously announced. I feel like I've heard something about Annapurna doing something with Silent Hill. Was it Silent Hill Townfall? Hey, guess who has a functioning brain cell sometimes? Yeah, that's what I thought, that there was a Silent Hill event after this. Are they gonna announce like one remake too? Because I know Bluebird announced that already.
A world shrouded by lightfall. Shining drops of light that bring death as they fall.
How much is left of this? There's still like 20 minutes left. Uh-huh. What am I looking at? Stairs.
Hey! Ash, come on! Let's begin our journey.
Did they show a company logo at the start of this? I'm just now realizing that. So I'm like... I don't remember, because my brain is...
Those were
that's an ending sign.
I'm going to defeat you here and stop the lightfall. Rev Noir. Interesting. That is also Konami, okay. Interesting. You know what? I'm surprised at no Square Enix so
皆さん
far.
こんにちは。
Will I
プロ
eat
デュー
my
サーの
words?
門井です
We'll see.
ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG です。私自身を含め JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。
Interesting.
仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開、こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出てくると思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
That's a lot of Konami. Yeah, the Master Collection 2 is a letdown to me specifically, because I was expecting way more out of Master Collection 2. Yeah, 130 hours. Not actual gameplay. Great, I can tune out. I also need to like use the bathroom, and also ads are starting, so I might actually take that as an excuse to run ads.
Unconstrained, unrestricted.
Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
Yeah, Serena, right in front of everyone's salad. See, like, again, I just don't like pre-rendered trailers, because it's like, what does this actually play like? Will this be like a side-scroller? Will this be like a top-down game? I don't know. If it's what I think it is, I've never seen these movies, by the way.
Sir.
They're not up my alley. Oh wait, it's John Halo. Oh my god. Hi, Keanu.
Yeah.
Remember I was saying that they normally are better about not having pre-rendered trailers? Oh, never mind. I'll shut up now. I'm just gonna look away. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna like look at my phone. Oh, it's Saber. Well, suddenly my interest went down a bit.
Good morning, New Cascadia.
Oh, it's
this is Joy,
Marathon.
your community outreach liaison.
So mean to your GF. Oh, I'm gonna pause. I need to use the bathroom, so I'm just gonna run ads. Hi, I just want to say that the song coming up was completely coincidental. This was not planned. It was just the next song in the shuffle. My nose is bleeding. Ah. One moment. As the song is winding down, we'll tab over, I guess. Yeah, that's close enough to being over. It's good, I can nurse this nosebleed while we're getting a trailer for Marathon, which is not a game I'm overly excited about. So, let me wipe that clean for you. That's like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, that's so romantic that you want to wipe up my blood. Why am I looking up so much? Okay.
It's a lovely day outside.
Yeah, shove tissue up my nose. One sec.
Quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin
I have a
in the
weird
early
situation in my
afternoon and
nose
last
where
until
like it tends to just bleed periodically because
long
there's
time.
like I think it's tied to like
For
the
those
cleft
who did
lip
not wake,
condition I was born
your
with.
restless
So it
dreams
just sometimes
endure.
does this. Again, I'm not
So
gonna get too
small
into all the
among the
weeds of my medical stuff on
Breathe softly.
stream.
Do not worry. Peace is upon you.
Is that whenever I see the various the wall art, I just think about the one person that they technically stole the art rather than have to compensate.
Mayday! This is
I
General
don't remember the details. He's handed me tissues off.
Whoever's listening,
I do not care about this game. I'm gonna be real. I'm just not into extraction shooters. I've never played any, to be fair. But they just do not seem like my cup of tea.
Mayday! This is Data Green. Tao said here. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters.
So if I just say a play, oh my tracking got because I'm constantly reaching over for tissues. So if I just say a play has been like okay, I guess. Like this is not the worst state of play I've ever seen. But I also feel like there needs to be like something really cool to wow me, because I'm not particularly wowed. It's just okay, basically. Which, you know, an okay state of play I'll take, honestly. Because there's not a lot of not okay state of plays. So, I'll take it as a relative victory. I'm gonna move this Kinect box closer so I don't have to keep saying my tracking so much. This is February 26th when the Tangle and Whisper event is happening across worlds.
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our server slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on
another
Tau Study
time
and
that
help test
happened to
Marathon on
Bungie where Cuts
PlayStation
and Creator
5
took
and other platforms.
inspiration from fan art
Our
because they're
server
so good
slam
quality. That was
features
a
an
visual art.
introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon.
Yeah, I seem to have
giving you a
called that
chance to
it was
explore
not the
the
first time
dangerous
Bungie
world
got
of
in
Tau
trouble for
Ceti and
taking
unlock
someone's
rewards
art.
for the full release on Thursday, March 5th.
Again, same as before. Hope this game does okay. I was not a conquer because I don't like that for developers
weapon charms
to have
that pay
games
homage
flop.
to some of our
I want
favorite
games to
PlayStation
succeed,
games, including
but
Helldivers 2, Death Stranding
I just
2, and
kind of
Ghost of
don't see a
Yotei,
world where
all
this game
available
actually
at
does
launch.
well. Again,
From
Helldivers
everyone
almost
here at
feels like
Bungie,
the
thank you
exception,
for joining
not
us
the
on
norm.
this journey.
But
We'll see you on Tau Ceti
again, I'd
starting
love to be
February
proven wrong.
26th.
again, going into this event, the main things I was hoping for were Tokon and Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. Yeah, said artist was compensated, so yeah, genuine props to Bungie for that.
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen. Thanks to Bungie for that new look at Marathon, coming to PS5 on March 5th.
Again, like
Server
if you get like
February 26th
look at
through
Part
March
3,
2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to
that,
PlayStation
probably.
Plus over the next few months.
Given that we're
first, Marvel Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
Given that we're kind of going back to the first party, I don't think we're getting anything like
Be greater
Square
together
Enix
as
this
Peter
time.
Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go!
Just like kind of surprising.
In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their
This game
personal
was like
and heroic
the most okay
while
game.
protecting the
It
city
was like
from
a,
iconic villains.
I liked it,
All Miles
but
talks
I
about
did
is
a
how
New
to
Game
be a
Plus
better
run
Spider-Man.
after, and it's like, wow, this
How to
game is
help
like,
you.
this game just kind of
Marvel
exists
Spider-Man 2
to
joins
me.
the
It's not,
PlayStation
like,
Plus game
stellar.
catalog on February 17th.
Which I really wanted to like it. The vibe was so
PlayStation Plus
much of
Classics
it.
catalog welcomes 2 fan favorites over the next few
Okay.
months, starting with Tekken
Oh.
Dark Resurrection.
Okay, that's actually
Fantastic
it's
fighting
the
game that
PSP
originally
version.
released on PSP.
I got excited briefly.
PlayStation Plus
It's like,
Premium
oh.
members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
Like, if they put the PS3 version on something, that'd be great. But what's the other classic? Oh.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the Classics catalog in May. This version also
Oh my
offers
god, that's
gyroscopic
actually really
aiming
cool.
with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original
That's
light gun
legitimately
experience.
cool. Having gyro for that. Yeah, I wish it was the PS3 version. Like, a remaster of Dark Resurrection for, like, modern consoles would be crazy.
Big Walk is a cooperative multiplayer adventure about teamwork and talking.
I can't unthink the term co-op slot.
Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges, puzzles, and playful discoveries.
They did the PSP version of Tekken 6. When are we getting like Soul Calibur for
That's
PSP
all for me and Brett,
on
but we
PS5?
still have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Soros gameplay.
Oh.
Housemarque's next action game releases April 30th.
There's not much left of this. I don't know how much more we're getting. I don't know what the ender is going to be. That's the big question. Like, what are they ending with? Because if they end with just stuff that we already know about, I'm not going to be
What is
like
that for you, Arjun?
super excited.
Finishing the
Did they
mission.
keep playable Kratos? Yeah, hell yeah.
Keeping people safe.
I mean, I heard Returnal was really good. This is the same problem though as like control of like.
I know you better than that.
I just kind of prefer playing as female protagonist.
Hey everyone, I'm
unfortunately.
Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we're excited to show off our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you
So yeah,
step
I
into
think
the
this game's
shoes of
gonna be
Arjun
great. It's just
Devraj,
not as
performed
interesting
by
to
the
me as
brilliant
Returnal in
Rahul
some
Kohli,
ways.
who is
I haven't played
discovering the
Returnal
hostile
either.
shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable.
That's me bumping my
But in
tea against
Saros,
my microphone
death
stand.
only means that you will come back
Ooh,
stronger.
crunchy.
Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries
That's
of
interesting,
Carcosa.
having an actual, like...
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all
I don't
die.
think Returnal had, like,
Some
other
of them
like, main characters. Like, side characters, because I just don't know much about Returnal.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back
Sorry, I
into
got
the action
distracted by
quicker.
force spamming.
It also means easier replayability
That's such an insane
the further you
sentence
get
out of
into the
context.
world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get
That
back to
sounds
where
wrong.
you were.
Wait, which part?
And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around. Eventually, you come across an alien device. By using it, you discover that it calls the Eclipse.
The balancing on the perks. Again, I got distracted by force spamming. I actually missed what was said. Again, that's not a diss to this game. It looks great. It's just one, I need to play Returnal still, and two, well, actually no, there's no two. That's my one point. I haven't played Returnal. Same with Ghost of Yote, same with Kenna, same with a lot of games. It's just I need to play the first game. So it's like hard to be excited by like spiritual successors. It's the same thing about like Transistor. I want to play Transistor because I don't want to play Hades first. I feel like if I play Hades first, it will spoil me on the gameplay. Even though they play very differently, my brain still is like...
April 30, 2026.
I feel like I get spoiled by some of the changes. Same with Hades 2. I'd want to play Hades before 2 because I think I'd get spoiled on some of the changes. And it'd be hard going back to the first game. Like, as much as I prefer Spider-Man 1, I think I would be hard to play Spider-Man 1 after playing 2. Just because the combat... Well, mostly the traversal's really good in Spider-Man 2, even though I think the story is a step back. What is this? Like, genuinely, what the hell am I looking at?
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to see.
Is this Tokon or something? Yeah.
A true team is unbreakable!
Breakable X-Men? Okay.
You cannot stand against the storm.
Oh, hey, listen to the A's, that's nice.
Feel the power
so who are we
of Mother
getting?
Earth.
Let me at them, Storm.
Oh, magic. That's two.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this!
I've got this one.
Okay, quick, seen that coming.
I'll show you how the
That's
X-Men get
very
it done.
standard Wolverine design compared to a lot of the other Tokon designs. I didn't even have to see who's voicing them in this game.
Initiating attack. I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology.
Oh, JD Owlsley, that's Luna Snow and Marvel Rivals. Also,
prepare to be disassembled.
Illinois, I think, in
Surrender
80s
to
too.
avoid further danger.
I've not heard of this character before, but that's neat.
We are stronger together.
So we finally got three more characters that we didn't know about before? Because I think we knew about... Yeah, so I'm in the beta. See, I thought we'd get 4 characters. August 6th. Year 1. Oh my god, that went by fast. Sorry, this is the one time I'll pause. Howard the Duck Lobby avatar in Cosmo? Year 1, so we're getting 4 characters in Year 1 plus a stage. They are doing costumes. Which is nice, but like, okay, genuinely, how many characters does that make now? Like 10 or 11? Like, we still have a lot of characters we don't know about. That's fascinating that we still don't know this much and it comes out in August. Which team will assemble next? Huh?
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel Tokon.
マジックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
So like they showed Spider-Man and like Doom one, so maybe that's like a villain team, but like what would Spider-Man's team be?
So he's
like, I don't want a
team
of 4 Spider-Man. That sure looks like Wolverine in a fighting game.
いろんな部分をですね武器に変形して戦うことができるキャラクターです。
She's trained the X-Men over years through battle simulation. So as a zoner in this game, she's gonna set up so many traps that her opponents are gonna feel like they're running an obstacle course.
Miss Marvel's probably on Spider-Man's team. Younger heroes. That would make sense. I also
トレー
like
ラー
all
の
the
冒頭
stage
では
background
新たに
stuff.
紡がれるマーベルユニバース闘魂オリジナルストーリーの映像を
Yeah, they're
含め
doing
さ
a
せていた
story
だきま
mode,
した。
which is like, well,
マー
we'll
ベル
see if
闘
it
魂ファイ
works,
ティング
because
ソウル
they're
ズ
always
20キャラクター
people
の
are
プ
always
レイヤブルを
complaining
実
about no
装しま
story
して
modes, and then when people
2026
get
年
story
8
modes,
月6日に
feels like
発売
everyone
いたしま
complains
す。
about them being
Pre-orders
bad.
open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies, and we can't wait to share with you some more info.
Please check it out.
And? Oh.
Stay tuned.
My brain was like, are they announcing something else? It's like, oh. When we're hearing about the Flex Strike, or whatever the hell the PS5 fight stick is called. Oh, first party. I have no clue what this could be? God of War? God of War. Oh. Me nervously glancing at the timer. This is probably the last thing, isn't it? If this is just a logo, I swear to God, please show an actual video game.
Zeus! Your son has returned.
Didn't we already get this? Didn't we get this on like PS3? And we got just 3 on 4? Oh. Huh. That's it? Okay.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. And I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series
I've actually
today.
barely
Starting
played God
with
of
that
War.
teaser that
The
you
only one I
just saw,
played was
yeah?
like the PSP
Now look,
version.
we are happy and excited.
Wait, no, I did finish that
finally
game. I was just trying to
confirm
remember. It's
that,
like, yeah, I did actually finish that game. It was alright.
The Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man, I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update,
Okay,
right?
I can't wait to hear about it in 3 years.
Next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And
I was
in
just gonna say,
addition,
there's also a rumor
since
of
we're
something
approaching
else.
the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement.
Just like there's rumors of like a 2D
project that will
too.
let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration.
So yeah, it's like, are they gonna announce the
storytelling
rumored
like
2D
you've
game? If
never
that
heard it
exists,
before?
is that
I'm
also
telling
being
you.
announced here?
That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support.
Okay.
And we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
Okay. Okay, this is probably the 2D game, right? That's probably what they're ending on? Yeah, that's probably what they're ending on.
Before I was a father. Before I was a god. I was a
This is the one problem
Spartan.
following leaks somewhat closely, is hearing about things like this. This is a prequel. I was not expecting that for some reason. I was also not expecting it to be pixel art.
Is to Sparta.
I thought it was going to be like 3D,
Here is a reaction.
like CG,
Courage is a
2D,
decision.
like 2.5D.
Press your attack.
So this looks very different than I was expecting.
Never on our backs. Never left behind. Always united.
The legendary saga of gods and monsters. Of tragedies and triumphs. Of destruction.
Yeah, like this is probably really cool if you like God of War. I just don't have any experience with the franchise beyond, again, like the first PSP game, I think. I don't even know the name of them. But I think I did finish it. $2026.
This is only the beginning.
Oh. Okay, that's neat that they're just dropping it. Okay, that's the end. That was alright, I think. I'll be blunt, I don't think I'm really, like, immediately interested in anything that was shown off. Like, not even, like, kidding. Like, the thing that got me the most excited, weirdly enough, was Dead or Alive 6, or Dead or Alive 7, just on the promise of it existing. I mean, like, that's not a bad... Like, objectively speaking, this was a very good state of play. For me personally, not really much for me here, unfortunately. So that's like the way my brain works, for better or worse, is I separate objective and subjective a lot, to the point where I usually consider them separately. So for example, like Castlevania... Jesus, I forgot that a new Castlevania got announced. Like, it's like, oh, Galactic Racer, that's cool. I'm not really into Star Wars anymore. Oh, Resident Evil Requiem. Please just put the game out already. I'm tired of hearing about it. There's so little they can show of this game because it's a horror game. You're supposed to be surprised. So if you spend too much, you don't want to spoil too much. Which means it's like Resident Evil 7 had the same problem, where basically all they showed was of the, like, initial house section. And that's, like, all they could show, because anything else would be too spoilery. So, like, we got a little tease of Raccoon City and the police station, which is, like, neat, I guess. But, like, I also wonder if it's gonna be, like, an open world thing. Is it gonna be, like, a, you know, sandboxy kind of thing? Is it going to be as linear as Resident Evil 3 Remake? Like, what's it going to be? I don't know. So I don't really feel that strongly about it. Pragmata's in the same boat of like, oh my god, I'm somehow tired of hearing about Pragmata. It's like, oh, John Wick, that is too violent for me, probably. Kenneth's cool, I need to play the first game. Saros is cool, I need to play the first game. This collection is massively disappointing to me. I was really hoping it would have, like, Revengeance at least. Yeah, like, when Revengeance got brought up earlier, it's like, oh my god, why isn't that there? Why isn't Acid there? Why isn't Portable Ops there? Why isn't, I guess that is kind of it, huh? Yeah. Yeah, like, oh, just Ghost Babel. It's like, okay. Neat. I always thought Ghost Babel would end up on, like, NSO or something. Marathon, don't feel strongly about that. Marathon 4 Loop are like God bless, or like Godspeed, but these are not games for me, and I hope they don't become the next, you know, big flop. But I don't have anything else to say beyond that. Castlevania Belmont's Curse, I think, would be cool if it came out like 10 years ago, and not when we've gotten so much Bloodstained. I think it just loses impact because Bloodstained is a thing. I'm trying to think about this. Like, Townfall we knew about, sort of. But, like, for first-party new stuff, I guess 4 Loop is published. Ken is published. This is new. Can you see Teto on screen? Okay, cool. This is new, but also, who cares? Because, like, we got nothing. Like, maybe that's my cynical take, but, like, cool, a logo. Neat. I'm so excited by this logo. At least this is, one, a game that is actively visible to see, and 2, is a game that is available literally now. So that's cool. Again, not for me, though. Again, Project Windless is like, I don't trust Krafton, but again, it's nice to see a Korean IP getting adapted. Tokon is like neat. I kind of think the reveal was not great, honestly, because like, It's a Marvel fighting game, post-Infinite. Of course we're getting Wolverine. And Magic's cool, and the Danger Room, I guess, is cool. But, like, I don't feel like those are characters that immediately wow me. But the problem is, when they tease an X-Men team, who does your brain default to, is my question. Like, you know, Wolverine, obviously, Storm, Cyclops, Colossus, Beast, Rogue, Gambit, Nightcrawler. There's so many Marvel, like, so many X-Men characters. How do you pick 4? And make everyone happy? You kind of can't. Plus, DLC. Because, like, oh, let's put Rogue in base roster. Let's put Gambit in base roster. And then you have, like, Magic in the DLC. It's like, no one's gonna care. They're also going for, that's a good point, Serena. They're going for people who haven't been in a fighting game before. But they also need to have the mainstays. You can't do this without Spider-Man, Iron Man, Cap, Wolverine. Because they saw how that went when they tried to not do a game with Wolverine. It went real bad. Because, yeah, Wolverine's kind of like one of the main characters people associate with Marvel fighting games. In a weird-ass way, I almost think it would be more interesting if they had benched Wolverine and had, like, Nightcrawler. Like, genuinely. I think that would be more interesting and put Wolverine in the season pass. But also, I know there's, like, weird exclusivity things with X-Men in video games. I don't know if that counts. Since this is being published by Sony, I don't know if they're exempt from that. Because, like, Rivals, for example, is reported that they have to be very choosy about the X-Men because based on the deal that Sony has to make the Wolverine game, that they have, because the Insomniac hack, we know inner workings of how this went down, Sony has exclusivity over, like, X-Men games for the time being, and if the roster crosses a certain threshold, that's not good. So, like, the speculation is with Rivals is they're having to carefully add in X-Men timed with other characters so that ratio still stays okay, in that okay range. Which is why we're not getting Cyclops right away. It probably does, which is why there's only 4. Yeah, probably. But that sucks. It's a Sony game, ostensibly. Yeah, I would almost say bench Wolverine for someone else and just have Wolverine as DLC. Just because I feel like the Wolverine reveal didn't hit for me. Because it's like, of course he's going to be in there. Everyone wants Wolverine in this game because of MVC. And X-Men vs. Street Fighter and all that stuff. But like the Danger Room incarnate character is almost the one that was the most interesting to me. Just because that's at least something very different and out there. John Wick announcement was neat. Again, I'm glad there was actually gameplay. I was very worried at the start of that trailer, not gonna lie. Like Silent Hill, Townfall, that looks cool. I just cannot deal with Silent Hill. I do not have the stomach for it. Like Silent Hill F looks great. Nope, won't go there. I would love to play Silent Hill 3 if I had the capability of not having a breakdown playing Silent Hill 3, because that game sounds incredible to me specifically. And 2 sounds great too, but it's not as personal thematically. 3 sounds like really up my alley. I think I would not be able to make it through that game in one, like, intact. So yeah, Silent Hill is a franchise I respect, even though I've never played them and probably never will play them. 4 Loop again, it's like, I hope it does okay. Again, I always root for, like, games, even, again, as long as the studio's not, like, evil. Yeah, like, you know, I like IOI's output, I just don't like James Bond. I have no attachment to this IP. Raf Noir is, like, neat. JRPG. Control Resonant, again, I'm sure it's gonna be good. Again, I just, with the new, like, head of the company announced, I hope they don't have a downhill speed run. No Square Enix at all. How much do you want to bet this is because of all the shit with Rebirth? Because, like, there's the whole thing about, like, Rebirth did real bad to the point that Square Enix pulled out of doing exclusivity. So it's like, what do you want to bet that influence is, like, why there's, like, no Square Enix here? This is just complete speculation on my part. But it just kind of hit me. It's like, you know what? That actually does make sense, doesn't it? Again, I'm really looking forward to Requiem being out. I don't need to see it anymore. I really don't. I just want to watch people play the game when it comes out. I don't want to see trailers of it. That's my weird take. It's like, we went from Requiem having such a slow burn tease build up to every few days we're getting a new trailer for Requiem, and it's like, now it feels like we're having the opposite problem. They're talking too much about this game. Yeah, Castlevania Belmont's Curse is like, I want to be excited for that, but it's like, it just kind of feels like Bloodstained. Again, I hope this is genuinely good. I genuinely do. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that. I'm gonna be real. That was the 4th Requiem trailer. It feels like there's been so many more. I'm gonna be honest. It feels like there's been so many more. But hi. I was hearing like hype for this, and I think I got my expectations too high from some of the stuff I was hearing and passing about it, to the point that it kind of like, it was alright. It didn't like blow my socks off or anything. I want to just quickly check the PlayStation blog just to kind of see if there's anything of note in here. Danger, the AI of the Danger Room. Is Danger a character in the comics? I'm just getting like Heart of the TARDIS vibes, and I don't know how to explain it entirely. Again, Tokon feels like it's coming out really soon for a game that we know very little about. And that feels weird. The Ultimate Edition is $100. Standard Edition for $60. The Digital Deluxe Edition for $85. Comes with the Season Pass, and then there's the Ultimate Edition with bonus costumes. That's interesting. Yeah, the Master Collection 2 was disappointing to me. I was really hoping I would have more games. Because I don't think they could do a Master Collection 3 of what they have left. I think that would be very anticlimactic. I want to read more about this Castlevania game real quick. Trevor Belmont's successor. You can see our hero. Yeah, they don't say who the character is. To the point that I'm actually wondering if, like, Belmont's Revenge is gonna have... Is that what it's called? Belmont's Curse. Like, they're so, like, vague on the protagonist. It's like, I wonder if they're going to have, like, a gender option. That's why the character is somewhat ambiguous in this trailer. I like the design, to clarify. But again, I genuinely am like, I can't tell if this is just like a twink. Still a very good design, I would say. Again, I want to be more excited about it, but like, I need to see more. No Sonic, that is another very good point. Was there any Sega period? There wasn't. Not that people are really high on RGG right now, but when the hell are we hearing about Stranger of Heaven? Again. Like, that just kind of disappeared. So yeah, like, that was an alright state of play. That's not the worst one I've ever seen, but also I don't think was, like, the best. I'm mad about Mina the Hollower. Why is it just a spring release window? It was supposed to come out in October last year, and now we're still just in a nebulous spring window. Which feels very frustrating to me. It's like, given they said, oh, this is gonna be a short delay, it's like, when Unbeatable got delayed, they were very much like, oh yeah, we found a progression bug on console, and we just decided to delay the various versions so they all come out at the same time. Thank you. But like, for Mina the Hollower, it feels like we aren't getting as good of communication on why it got delayed from like October to nebulous spring, when it was literally like a couple weeks out before it got delayed. It's like, from what I understand, Yacht Club Games is not in the best shape right now, so they need this game to be a hit. Relatively recent one that isn't seen much. I'm intrigued, for sure, but again, not like super jazzed. Like, but then again, I'm like, spoilers for Marvel Rivals, for those who care. The last gallery card for this current season shows a bunch of characters together and a bunch of animals together. So it's like there's a white fox and a black cat. Just so people are like, oh, is that a hint for next season? I'm like, I'm excited for both those, and like I'll check various like places, like threads, and then people like, you know, forum threads and stuff, and people will just be lamenting these being the next two characters potentially. And it's like I'm excited. What I'm excited about is not indicative of what everyone else is excited about, and that's totally cool. But it is a case of like, that's a cool character, it's just, it's not one I'm familiar with. It didn't feel like an hour and 20 minutes somehow. They said it has more screens than all of Treasure Trove. That is very big, to be fair. And no, yeah, that's true, console start takes a bit. Especially on a multi-plat game where it's coming on everything. God, Mina the Hollower has been my most anticipated game for like 4 years now, and I'm just like, come on. The moment it was announced, I was like, I'm in. You do not need to tell me more, I'm in. And so, it just takes me this long. I know it's an indie team and everything, but it's just like, damn. Not even like a month, just like a season. That's like a span of 3 months, which is still not horrible, but it's just like, wait, I just want to play it. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it. Yeah, a lot of stuff is like, Silent Hill looks great. I will have a panic attack if I try to play that. So yeah, a lot of, this is cool but not for me, kind of a state of play. Which is not awful. Like, I genuinely think this is one of the strongest states to play. Because a lot of them are, like, the showcases are the ones that tend to be a lot better. But this one was just kind of like, this was alright. I'd make a joke about my socks have stayed firmly on, but I'm actually not wearing socks today. So I cannot make that joke accurately. What the... I'm trying to think of better than the Direct. I mean, the Direct had the problem of one being a partner Direct, so there was no third party. There's a reason I don't react to partner Directs, because there's no first party. And it's a lot of late ports. But again, I actually liked a similar amount of stuff out of the partner Direct as this, oddly enough. Because again, I was excited for the Grand Blue DLC as someone who found Grand Blue Relink for like $20 on like a Steam key site. So like, you know, the DLC is coming on everything, so it's like, oh hey, I'm looking forward to playing that whenever I actually get to Grand Blue Relink proper. And then like, the console archives was kind of neat. That's more promising than anything, just because like, the emulation for Cold Borders on the console archives is actually better than on PlayStation's own emulator for the PS5 and PS4. Like the Bomberman and Goemon collections just had the problem of Goemon was Japan only. That one really sucks, honestly. They should translate those. But yeah, that's kind of my weird take on that. It's like, I didn't hate the partner direct. I just think a lot of this was like, this could have just been a random trailer drop. This didn't need to be a full direct. But it just kind of makes me wonder if we might get like a full direct at some point. Like when we get the next full direct, it's like, we're gonna need first party desperately here because there's just like so many loose threads of like what the rest of the year is gonna look like. When the hell is Rhythm Heaven coming out, for example? So again, it's just like Nintendo's playing their cards close to their chest, for better or worse. So like, instead of like a lot of games in this showcase were just given nebulous like 2026 dates, or I think one was 2027. But like Nintendo typically has been announcing things in a way where September's direct usually has more like straggler type games that they date later on, but like early on they just kind of date things when they're close to coming out, which is frustrating because you can't really look forward to anything until like you're a month or two out, which has its own frustrations. But yeah, I'm just kind of going through this list again, and it's like, this wasn't a bad state of play. It's just not over like, so I forgot about Crimson Moon being shown off. There's Dead or Alive, which is like, that's neat. But yeah, Dead or Alive 6 just feels like they're trying a virtual fighter of just reviving brand with the previous game, except I don't think people like DOA 6 that much. Like, I want to say it was less popular than 5, but I may be wrong. I'm not super familiar with Dead or Alive. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to add. I think we'll wrap up here. Oh. Well, okay. I've got to do a raid. One, I actually have energy today because this was only a 2-hour stream. Two, you'll see very shortly why I'm saying this, but we're going to do a raid. Do you have a raid message? While I toss that question out. Hi, if you enjoyed the stream, you can follow for notifications when I go live in the future. I have a YouTube channel for uploads, like edited content, and a VOD channel for an archive. I have a Blue Sky for sharing when I go live. I didn't today, so I would dodge spoilers. But normally I would post about it. They just put Dino Crisis 1 and 2 and what the hell? Excuse me? Literally, what the actual hell? $5 each? What the hell? Why? But they just dropped this out of nowhere. I hadn't heard anything about this. This is the most exciting news of the day for me. Like, genuinely. Like, this and the Unbeatable DLC, to me, are more exciting than most of the things in that state of play. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, genuinely, like, I shouldn't be spending money right now. But there's a part of me that's like, that's actually interesting, for sure. Definitely gonna wish list both. Yeah, where the hell did these come from? Are you just gonna drop these, like, on a random ass Thursday? I was in the middle of my outro when that was stated. Now, are they gonna now, if only they did put Resident Evil 1 through 3 on Steam. I know they're on GOG, however, they could put them on Steam if they put, like, Dino Crisis was on GOG, so they could put those on there too. I'd really appreciate that. Just saying. Because I like Steam. I like having things, and I do not like that sound. 1 second. No message. Okay. Thank you for the donation. Oh my god, that was very generous. Oh my god. Thank you. Ah, okay. I was not expecting that. Well, I guess I can just pick up Dino Crisis now. I don't have to feel bad about picking those up in a moment. I'll do that after stream. Where was I in my outro? Yeah. Speaking of which, I have a Ko-Fi. You can tip at my Ko-Fi. I also have a Throne for like sending me gifts. The latter two being completely optional but greatly appreciated. Any additional support is greatly appreciated. That's normally what I say. I'm frazzled. I was not expecting that. Next stream will be tomorrow, hopefully. We'll continue Fox Scroll's favorites at long last. With Super Smash Bros. Melee, should be a one-off. If I don't get my ass kicked by the CPUs. Monday will hopefully be the start of Pokemon Diamond or Pokemon Platinum, if we get through Melee. Wednesday is up in the air now because on one hand, I want to continue Sonic Robo Blast 2, but I also got gifted a game today. And it's time sensitive to try to play that game on stream for the first time. So this is not subtle. You can probably guess what it is based on it being time sensitive. But I might push Sonic Robo Blast 2's finale to the following Wednesday so I can do the gift game. Because I want to start the game soonish because of reasons. TM. Wait, no, shoot. Okay, I'm just gonna say it's Crossworlds. Someone gifted me Crossworlds. I wonder who it could possibly be. But the II event is like now. So it just occurred to me, it's like, wait a minute. Like, do I save it? Because I wanted to do like the Grand Prix mode on the stream. But like, I mean, I guess I could just do the Grand Prix mode, like the single player on stream, but just play in the meantime. Nothing's stopping me from doing that. Yeah, you wonder, huh? But yeah, I might do Crossworlds next Wednesday to do the single player. But again, I might play on my own time just to do the IA festival. The game does force you to do a single Grand Prix. Oh. Shoot. Well, that kind of just throws a wrench in all my plans, doesn't it? Thank you. Thank you so much, but also, scheduling and decision making. We'll see on that, I guess. I guess I could do it tomorrow. Like, do the single player tomorrow, and then I could just do the IFS on my own time. Thinking emoji. Yeah, no, that'd be an option, to do the single player tomorrow, and then do Melee on Monday, and then start Pokemon on Friday. You'd wait to do the festival with me? Aw, that's sweet. God, I should just... I don't know what to do now. Now I feel stuck. I should... Part of me is like, what if I just do the Grand Prix now, but I don't even have the game installed? So that's awkward. But yeah, tomorrow is up in the air, I guess. We'll see if there's a stream tomorrow. I don't know what it'll be. You'll be as surprised as I am. But again, do we have a raid message? Also, thank you all for watching. Again, this was fun, even though, personally speaking, not a lot hit for me. Like, there was cool stuff, but not, like, the most, like, mind-blowing stuff. Like, I was hoping to get, like, Final Fantasy... The main thing was Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 that I was hoping for, but then, yeah. The time stuff is like, yeah, no, it makes sense. Why that didn't actually happen. But I can still be disappointed by it. Yeah, we might do crosswords tomorrow. We'll see. I'm indecisive and should not be thinking about this live on stream. If we don't have a raid message, that's fine. Part of me wants to just be like co-op slot, but I don't know if that's like not a good raid message. It's probably not a good raid message to use. And, you know, I don't even have to have like a hug or a heart emote to just send as a raid message. I need to actually hit people up about that. Because, yeah, also, since I don't think I said the name, but it was in the thing. Thank you, Chibi, for the tip. Greatly appreciate it. The donation goal is set to 600 right now. There are goals in between, but I don't actually have things for 100. And I think 300 or 400. One of those two. But yeah, additional playthroughs. I might also put some bonus Fox Girls favorites in too. Like stuff that I was thinking about doing for Fox Girls favorites that I changed my mind on, or things that I that will be harder to do, like Mario Party DS. I was gonna do that organically, but I tried it and I got my ass kicked to the point of like, I don't think I want to stream this game. I might make it an incentive. But yeah, I'm rambling. Again, I don't have a raid message. I don't think there's anything overly noteworthy that I said specifically. But I think it's only fair that we raid Freeze, because you'll see very shortly. If you have not seen what Freeze is currently playing, you will see shortly, and you'll know why I'm like, we should raid Freeze today. Yeah, yeah, thank you all for watching. This was enjoyable. Again, next stream will hopefully be tomorrow. Again, kind of winging it in terms of like what I'm actually streaming tomorrow, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope everyone has a good rest of their evening. And a good rest and like a good weekend if I don't... Well, I guess I am streaming tomorrow, hopefully, so yeah. But either way, good night everybody, take care.